Gin and tonic originated when England colonized India, and they were given one I don't know what the actual measure was, one like shot of gin, and then they also had a tonic, which was with quinine, which was to prevent against malaria. And then the British soldiers realized, hey, this is actually better if we drink it together. So they combined the two, and that's where the G&T came from. This is good.
Are you gonna do brownies?
Brownies next, which is the more balanced one, and then I brought a second bottle because I think.
Hold on, he's passing it down. The snacks coming back our way. Because why not?
Oh, do you have that?
Yeah, you may want to do that.
Okay. Yeah.
So I would just go do that. If people want more things.
True.
घंटा कम से कम 7-8 किलो बढ़ती है तभी
डिलीवरी के होते टोकिया में मैं काम पे जाना मैं पी लिया जिस तो बाद
हाँ यार do you use any heavy equipment in that
Yeah.
Pakman then you should not drink a lot
मैं किसी और
you should not drink a lot
डिलीवरी के लिए और देना
Oh, that's when I do my top dollar.
what time is reporting
9:50
बहुत time
Tony
हाँ उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है बोल नहीं पूरा रिकॉर्ड कर रहा हूँ अबे YouTube पे अपलोड कर देता ना बॉस्टन तो मैं ऐसे ही शेक करता हूँ डिसाइड नहीं किया
And I was the one pouring there. Yeah, that makes any difference. A lot. Does it make it worse? No, that.
अब ना ऐसे ही
Okay, then we have to.
इतना फैशन फॉरवर्ड नहीं है अपन सीधा मारने का बस
We've discussed that every day and I went really.
ये करते ड्रामा हाँ exactly no man just straight up fire bro rocket इसे भी ऊपर गिराएगी
कितना गंदा कलर है उसका
Do you want to get there? Because I'm not eating them.
no
Raisins?
बहुत फाड़ होता
I love cranberries.
Gus
You don't like?
cheers bro
It's crazy.
awesome
They give
presentation
it
enjoyed
fruit.
it man
I like the crispies.
hey you have to drink after just one sip you have to drink before you keep it down that's the code that's the code after doing the cheers you have to drink and then you have to keep it down poor thing she doesn't
In my culture,
drink
they would say if you drink without toasting, we will be, 80 years without sex.
oh my god
It's 7. Don't make it 8.
Okay,
It's
okay.
7.
Yeah, 7, okay.
I thought you said 80. Like 80.
No. I thought it was 8.
Lifetime. What does that mean?
I like.
Sandeep
Why are you both so evil? I thought you said 80.
No.
You're just fast.
Tom Collins.
Yeah,
It's
that's
gin.
why I decided to go.
And this is a cocktail.
It's my poison. Everything is
So-
on recorded.
The,
मुझसे वो लास्ट वाला
limit around the top.
तो
So
बहुत
you just
बड़ा
wanna,
है मेरे लगा तो बहुत
twist,
चल
just gonna put it around the top. You wanna get some of the oils on the
Yeah.
top. Yeah, I do. Just wanna rim it a little bit. Get some of the oils on it.
I'm finishing what she's doing and I'm taking more.
Parts are in there.
There's a lot.
I understand how Josh would drink for so long. He always has snacks.
No, and he makes the best food.
I know, I saw that lasagna
Yeah.
pictures.
Damn,
Or
dude.
the cocktail.
Oh, so fancy the lasagna.
Take more, man.
And
And
those are, Joel helps you?
Thanks for bringing food, Josh. Yeah, we definitely needed that.
Josh, Joel help you to do the food and the drinks or not? Your wife?
Yeah, for sure.
Really? Like cooking?
No.
I
Tony,
always
pass it on, bro.
That she
Tony.
was the one doing those.
No.
These are more balanced in terms of the flavor of the gin.
Oh my god.
Gin and tonic was way more dominant. This is way more, still bitter. You're gonna get bitterness, but way more balanced. Stop.
There you go. Everybody stop.
I guess maybe we are.
Pass it.
Are you? I don't think
See what the reaction is here.
No, you guys are done?
Yeah.
It's a lot of comparing this one.
Just one, just one.
So that it's a really easy cocktail to make. It's an Italian cocktail. Italians use a lot of gin in their cocktails. So all it is 1/3 gin, 1/3 Campari, 1/3 sweet vermouth. Put it over ice and a little orange peel. Very simple, and all of a sudden you look like a very classy bartender.
Cheers, guys.
It's a very easy trick. You want to impress
Cheers,
people
guys.
at all? You got the in-laws over or something?
Need one more.
Cheers. One more.
चाहिए तेरे को मैं डाल दूँगी पहले
Everybody have one?
Yes, no.
That is Negroni. Negroni. Like negro.
बस चढ़ाएगी तो
Oh, no, no.
Sweet. Try that on. Let me know what you guys think in terms of the profile relative to the gin and tonic.
I've seen a few,
Some yays or nays?
isn't that nice?
Yep.
This is, this is an acquired taste, but if you want a classic old school cocktail, this is great. Like if you drink a lot of cocktails, like if you like martinis and things like this, you'll like this kind of. But it's like anything. It's like, I always say, drinking scotch. A lot of people don't like scotch. It's like listening to opera or listening to jazz. Most people, when they listen to opera the first time, they just absolutely hate it. Type of thing, or listen to jazz, and what the hell is that? And once you start listening to it, you actually get to appreciate and like it. Gin and cocktails like this is kind of the same thing. First time you have it, you're probably throwing up. The other thing, and you smell the orange in this? Yeah. So one of the key things in terms of just, and then gin and tonic is another good way. A great gin and tonic, if you're not using the cucumber, which is kind of their Hendrick's reason for being, is their cucumber. But all gin and tonics usually come with a lime. Key thing is doing exactly what we have here. Is make sure you rim around like this, because what you're trying to do is get the oils off the skin, and then you twist it like this, and you can kind of see a little bit. You'll see the spray come out, the oil spray. That actually is what releases the flavor. So really important. A lot of people just slice a lime and just throw it in there. That won't do it. So it's really key to be able to kind of do your lime properly, because it'll add a different layer of taste to it. Same with orange. Old fashions. Anybody have old fashions?
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah, we
yeah.
have here.
I love it.
Old fashions are beautiful. Like in terms, they're really simple to make. All it is sugar, a couple dashes of bitters, and then you put in either bourbon or Canadian whiskey. But you have to have an orange peel. And if you don't have orange, you can totally tell the difference, and it does not taste as good.
And if you use Angostura bitters,
Yes.
in my case,
Yeah.
they're better.
Yeah, it's very good.
Just need more glasses.
Oh yeah, so let me go grab them.
अच्छा अच्छा अच्छा
I'm just gonna go get more. We have more apparently.
इसको क्या है?
क्या बोलता था बोलता था डैडी बोलता था
Third are you? What's the name of the third one?
Tom Collins. Tom Collins.
Tom Collins.
Traditionally, what it would be served in what's called a Collins class. Very, the ones you see very thin and long. Yeah. No. How does everyone feel about the Negroni relative to the gin and tonic? Terrible?
No.
Okay, let me ask you, how many of you
Prefer the.
this weekend you're at a bar would order a Negroni now? Okay, no, that's fine. Like honestly,
I think it's because of the
G&Ts just go down like water, so it's
what's that?
G&Ts just go down like water actually.
Well, G&Ts are they're just an easy drinking stuff. This just has a little bit more layers of complexity, and it's a lot of people. What it is, what's the feeling you get out of this?
Aperitif actually.
But put it in kind of language. Is it sweet? Is it sour? Is it bitter?
Slightly bitter and sweet. Sweet actually. It's pretty sweet, but slightly bitter.
Yeah.
and Peter did
Pre-dinner.
yeah
But it's true. If you put it with ice, because a lot of the times in a Negroni, they'll shake it.
No. I guess stirring is the better method actually.
Yes, and then they'll put it in a they'll put it in a small glass like this, like almost like a champagne, the old style champagne glass. Yeah.
भाजी दो दिखने लगे
नहीं ये कहना है तो बात पढ़ना है अच्छा मैं तो कह रहा हूं मैं तो दो के दिख रहे हैं
दो दिख रहे हो
अरे वो सारी की
दिखने भी लग पड़े
कुछ बोला मैंने सुना नहीं क्या
Okay.
But I don't have to do
I have a couple.
No.
Ice is over.
Or
घंटा let's go for one drink and then we'll go for dosa. Now by that time we'll have an appetite. If there is no bar close by. नहीं आया आ गया
Samsung think so.
where we at?
We good? We got one?
Thank you, Gus.
Very well.
Do we have extras here? Yeah, okay, we have on this side. Two extra.
Yeah.
Thomas? Over there.
What?
This is yours.
We're good? No, you drink.
It's like lemonade with gin.
How does everyone feel?
Pretty good.
This is pretty good, yeah.
Yeah?
Cheers, guys.
It's lemonade
Cheers.
with gin.
Cheers, bro.
How does the gin come through?
Good. Cheers. Hey, cheers me. We're not having curves. Not having your curves, lady.
So,
This is good.
yeah? It's okay? So, vote. Favorite one, Tom Collins.
The last one?
Yeah, last one.
Tom Collins.
Okay? Negroni?
No.
Okay? Gin and tonic. Okay.
You like them all, huh?
Gin and tonic. Tom
Yeah,
Collins.
and then the last one is same thing. It's really easy to make, and if you really want to, you just make it with gin and lemonade,
Yeah, true.
which is but you know what I use in terms of, I'll put sets, you know, the lemon San Pellegrino, because it has a sharper lemon taste. If you're really getting lazy and you just want to use a can, and it also has effervescence as well, so it's got carbonation, which makes it nice. But your classic way to make a Collins, or they call it a gin fizz, is simple syrup, lemon juice, and gin, and that's it. And then put a little bit of soda on the top.
But is this fresh lemon or lemon juice?
If you're in a bar, like you're in New York and or down in Shangri-La and you're paying $18 for the cocktail, you hope it's freshly squeezed one.
Mine was. I squeezed these yesterday.
Yeah, exactly. You did.
It shows, bro.
But if you're going to the Legion and asking for one, it'll be like
Lemonade.
it'll be lemonade. It'll probably be powdered.
Yeah. If anyone wants any lemon juice, I got them.
Yeah.
And simple syrup.
So when I go on big camping trips, we usually take a
Try
couple
this one.
huge bottles of gin and we'll
more tonic.
separate
Try it.
powdered
That's right. This actually very good. You move on here.
That's good.
So now it's like one kind of cocktail.
So if you don't want any of your drinks, just
Tom
pour it into here, okay, guys? So and you don't have to do it right now, but just pour the excess in there.
Does anyone want the empty bottle? It actually really looks good as you put like flowers in it or something in the centerpiece. It looks really quite nice.
This is nice.
I'm the hipster of the group.
Yep. I belong to that tribe.
My people. I wish I was. I wish.